Hey, what's going on everyone, it's Jazzy bringing you a new video on Duel, and today we are looking at SteelSwarms, but I'm kind of new to them, like everyone else, and I've made a deck which seems to work pretty well. It's not like completely fully optimal yet, it still needs some testing, still needs some working and stuff, and I'll 100% bring it back to the channel at some other time. But today we are going to look at the deck, jump into some duels, showcase the deck as well as I can, and just show you how much fun SteelSwarms can be, and show you that nobles aren't the only OP thing in the new box. So I started playing SteelSwarms for a bit, and then I realised they are pretty powerful, but they needed something extra with them. And then I read, obviously, they're all Fiend types, and then someone in my Discord suggested running Recruiting Nightmare because select 2 dark monsters with 0 defense. In your graveyard, return them to the hand, and nearly all of them have 0 defense. Well, most of them have 0 defense. So I'm like, that's actually really good to gain monsters back from the graveyard to your hand. So I was running Fiend Farewell to grab monsters when they get destroyed and stuff, bring them back to the hand if needed. Works really well with Special Hurricane. Discard 1 card from your hand, destroy your special summoned monsters, so it's blowing up all your opponent's special summoned monsters. You're discarding a card, and then obviously you can bring them back with Nightmare if you need. I did build a, what was it called, Dark Necrophilia SteelSwarm deck, but it seemed to be like too slow in today's meta. I might bring it back on the channel some other time, but for today we're looking at this deck. I'm also running this Monarch card once, we all know what it does. Once per turn during your opponent's main phase, or your opponent's battle phase, you can immediately tribute summon 1 monster, which is really powerful when you're running these kind of guys. Also running 3 triple ripples. Pay 500 life points, target 1 level 4 or lower SteelSwarm in your graveyard, special summon it, so that goes really well with Fiend Farewell if you drop a level 4. And the main monster himself is Snipe Hunter. Everyone knows what Snipe Hunter does. You discard a card, target a monster, roll a dice, if it lands on 1 or 6, negate, if it doesn't, destroy. So that works really, really well with the rest of the deck, because you can be discarding any of your SteelSwarm monsters from your hand, blowing up your opponent's cards, activate Recurring Nightmare, target 2 of them, add them back to the hand, and then that's more fuel for your Snipe Hunter if you need them, or just to make combos with. Very, very powerful combo. I've already tried it once. I discarded 2 SteelSwarms with Snipe Hunter, and I also had Nightmare in my hand, so I managed to destroy 4 cards in 1 turn, just with them 2 cards and having 2 of them, which is a really powerful combo. This deck has like lots of potential because it can do like multiple different things depending on what you're playing against, because obviously Snipe Hunter can destroy quite a lot of stuff. If you get this guy out and tribute him for this guy, because if it was tributed by 2 SteelSwarms, that guy counts as 2. You can destroy your spells and traps your opponent controls while on the field, or destroy all monsters on the field except this card, which, yeah, there's so many different combos. I'd highly recommend trying out SteelSwarms for yourself. They are a very, very cool and powerful deck. I've been enjoying them very much so. Obviously, Noble Knights are very, very, very powerful right now in the meta. They can stop attacks, they can survive, they can search from the graveyard with search your equip spells and whatnot. They can special summon from the deck and do all sorts of kind of things. But you guys know me. I try and make decks that aren't that meta or aren't that popular right now, so I'm gonna see what I can do with SteelSwarms. This deck, you can run it with like Restart and Balance. I need to try it with other skills and different combos and stuff like that, but I'm feeling good about it. So my opponent's running life point A, so he's probably running Archfiends. This is an alright hand, I guess. I guess what I'm going to do is I'll throw that down in my turn. Hopefully we don't get OTK'd. With this deck, you really want to go second, because obviously you can make plays with your Snipe Hunters and your special Hurricanes and stuff like that. Turn 2. First turn, it's pretty hard to survive unless you open up with some of your back row, like Ripple and whatnot. We'll just see what my opponent decides to do. If he does special summon monsters, we can special Hurricane him. If he doesn't, we can Snipe Hunt him if needed to. So that's probably going to be Call of the Haunted. Not Call of the Haunted. We wish. It's probably going to be Call of the Archfiend. So he's going to banish a Fiend to destroy my face down. That's fine. We'll be taking 1,500. We can use our special Hurricane to get over him. So the plays we want to make right now. I could debate him. I think I might debate him. So we're going to summon Snipe Hunter. What's his back card going to be? It has to be Cole. So I'm going to have to waste all my resources to win this right now. Because we didn't open up the... Oh, escape from... his monster will still get destroyed, but I think he gets the effects off. We'll see. There's a 2. Hey, I guess that's okay for us. I'm going to set... That's a bad idea, but I've set it anyway. Just to bluff a little bit. We took 1,500 of his life points down, so he can't use that card to search another giant archery monster from his deck to his hand. Does he have any plays from this? There's a set, and this is when I think I want to target his back row. I'm not too sure. I'll attempt it, because then he'll have to activate it and special summon a monster. Let's see. Is it Cole? I think he set a Karibo as well. It was another one. So right now, do I go to destroy his monster or just summon this guy? He probably has a Karibo in hand, so I'm gonna summon this guy. Or it could be a set Karibo. I'll attack with 1,000 to see if it goes through. It does go through. He gets a free search off. On his turn, he's most likely going to target my back row. But his monster will get destroyed at the end of turn if he normal summons it. So my opponent's struggling because he didn't draw into Call of the Archfiend, and we're struggling because we just didn't open up with the strongest star in hand. There it is, he normal summoned it. Is he going to banish? He most likely will banish to get rid of my back row. He sets. If that's Cole, that's going to be bad for us, especially if he gets rid of our back row. This is when I'd say the Necrofear build would have been a little bit better, because, I don't know, it could have been. We'll see what he decides to do. This is going to hit the back row, obviously. Or he could hit the Snipe Hunter, then hit the 1,000 attacking monster. He does go for that. Ooh, when he crashed. So that tells me that that is going to be Call of the Archfiend. We got Ripple. That's not too good for us right now. Let's thin our deck a little bit. Fiend Farewell. Throw a Fiend to the graveyard. That's okay for us, I guess. We'll try and get 1,000 off. It does go through. I'm still going to say that is going to be something that can summon a banished monster, maybe. Oh, it was Call of the Archfiend. So he will be getting his big boy out this turn. If he draws into a level 4, it's going to be really bad for us. I think we can stop like one attack. It all comes down to what we top deck, I think. Yeah, so we'll be taking 2,000 here. If we top deck one of our big monsters, I think we can have a chance of winning. Actually, we don't. 500 life points, we can't activate it. Snipe Hunter. Fiend Farewell. There's literally nothing I could have done. That feels bad, man. I think my opponent was running a lot of banish control with his deck. Let's see. Yeah, he was running 3 of them. So my opponent really, really does hate facing Amazonis, it looks like. Even though Amazonis isn't the biggest threat right now, it's Noble Knights. But I guess it's there to, like, turbo power his effects from banishing his Archfiends and stuff. We'll jump into the next duel, see if we can pop off, do some crazy stuff, open up better. Like I said, I might swap over to Restart or Balance, because it might work a little bit better for us. Can we go second? I didn't even see if we're going second or not. I think we are going second. Yeah, we are going second. So we are facing Amazonis right now. We've opened up with pretty heavy back row right now. We could just try and Snipe Hunter absolutely everything on his side of the field. We'll see what plays we can make. Sets 2 back row, has a monster on the field. I think I'll make the play of trying to just snipe absolutely everything. If that Monarch was another SteelSwarm, we would have been in a lot better, a better situation right now. We'll aim for his back row. His back row is the scariest part. The one closest to his deck, that is going to be the Onslaught. We'll activate it again. Do I want to get rid of that? Yeah, I will. Aim for his other back row. Econ. Oh, we rolled a 1. We kind of really needed to roll something good there. Aim again. Go through. It was 2 onslaughts, so we basically got rid of most of his onslaughts, which is very good for us. Now we can get over his princess, and hopefully he doesn't have another princess in his hand. That could be bad for us, but he won't be able to activate the onslaught on his turn, giving us an opportunity to snipe once his onslaught again. So there's a princess, I'm okay with that. Right now he can't get over our monster. One of his face down cards. Ooh. I'm just trying to think what we can draw it into which is going to benefit us. He will take some damage from this. He did activate the effect of Princess for some reason, so he has to destroy one of his cards. He messed up. Yeah, because now his monster's dead. That feels bad, man. Actually, no, it's not. He can... Yeah, his monster's dead. Oh no, Princess. He's still going to take damage, though. 300 damage to his life points for no reason. If all we need to do is get rid of them 2 cards and we're set. Let's see what we can draw into. Ooh, look at you. Which one is it that we got in the graveyard? Oh, we can make some big plays from this. Activate Ripples. We have to be careful of Onslaught, but I don't think Onslaught is going to actually have any effect over us right now. Tribute Summon. Activate Mantis' effect. When this is Tribute Summon, you can special summon 1 level 4. Do I want to do that right now? I'll activate Caller's effect. See if Caller's effect goes off first, so I can grab something from my deck. It does go off first, which is great for us, because... Ooh, I was going to pull out one of them, but I guess I'll just grab another Caller. He can't be destroyed by battle. We have a full field, but there's not much we can do with it. Because we know his back card is Onslaught. And Queen stops him from being destroyed by battle. I don't think all 3 of our attacks are strong enough to actually take his life points down further enough. And there's a super high chance of him drawing into a monster. We just end our turn and pray. Yeah, he drew straight into another monster, of course he did. Now we can destroy all 3 of our monsters. If he drew it into like a spell or trap, we would have been completely fine, most likely. I think our best play might have been to actually snipe his princess or his back row. That was super unfortunate. Yeah, there's the Onslaught. So in the first like 3 turns, he had all 3 Onslaughts, all 3 princesses. That is madness. And he is going to crash, banish, and banish again. He's going to crash again. Yeah. And right now I can't think of the one card which is actually going to help us. He's probably going to get Swordswoman out. Oh. He grabbed a Sage. What can I actually find in my deck that's going to help me? That does not help me this turn. That's a feels bad, man. I had a strong feeling we could have won that. So that's 2 losses right now. I'm actually going to swap the skill over to Balance, because I think Balance is going to be a lot better to open up stronger. I don't want to just have pure losses. So we'll go over to our deck and swap out Balance right now. Fiend Farewell doesn't seem to work. Maybe it'll work better with the Necrophia version, but for this I love Run Balance. And hopefully we can pop off. I did test this deck quite a lot in duel rooms against like Noble Knights and stuff, and I did manage to pull off the combo quite a lot. It just doesn't seem to be working now. I click record. We'll have a few more duels. I'll definitely bring SteelSwarms back to the channel once I actually like figure out the best and most optimal way of running the deck. Because I really am liking the archetype and what they can do. 30 card deck, spellcasters? Or spellbooks? I don't know. Ooh, this is the kind of hand I want to go second with. This is the perfect hand to go second with because Snipe Hunter, discard them two, activate that, grab them two back, then I can blow up more. I'll end my turn. If I get OTK'd, I get OTK'd. If I don't, I'll be able to pop off hard next turn, hopefully. Let's see if he does OTKOs. Oh, he's going to bring out Rainbow Dragon. I don't think he can do it first turn though, which is good for us, I guess. 6 Samurai. What is going on? What is this guy running? I'm actually excited to see this guy's deck. Hopefully he doesn't OTK me right now because I want to see what kind of crazy stuff he can do. You can banish 2 from your graveyard to special... Ooh. I might actually still... I might still my opponent's deck right now, by the way. This is looking really, really crazy. Yes, screw it. Carbuncle. Just so he doesn't get 2 off. Grass is greener. More 6 Samurais to the graveyard. Crystal 6 Sams. He doesn't play any other back row, so I think I can OTK my... Not OTK, but come close to messing up my opponent. Set. Snipe. I will try and get rid of both of these monsters. First I'll get rid of hand. Hand's gone. Oh, maybe not. I'll try again. Let's see if I can get rid of hand. I don't think he has another one of them in the grave. He does have another one in the grave. Oh my god. Does he have any? He doesn't have any more. Right. Let's rinse and repeat. Grab these 2 back. Hopefully you guys have stuck around for this long because I know the first 2 duels were kind of terrible, but now we are popping off. There we go. And I'll keep Colour in the hand for now. Actually, I should have kept that in my hand, the other SteelSwarm. Just in case I draw into one of the big boys. Discarding 2 cards from his hand or 1 card from his hand. This guy's deck looks so fun. He can just attack over me. He's deciding if he actually wants to attack over me or not. Yeah, he is going to go for it. There's no point of activating that. Cunning of the 6 Sam, discard to special summon a 6 Samurai from the graveyard, destroy it during the end phase. Oh my god. Here's a 1900 attack. And its effect goes off, so it doesn't get destroyed at the end of the turn, I believe. Wow. GG to my opponent right now. Oh, if you had another one of them in the graveyard, it wouldn't be destroyed. I believe. End turn. Wait, Cunning's... I'm sure Cunning. I think my opponent... Don't surrender. Stick it out. I really hope he sticks it out. He was just about to beat me as well. Feels bad, man. Connection failed. But you guys saw the kind of combos I am trying to like pull off with this deck and try and execute. It's just pretty difficult to actually open up with the perfect hand. Maybe there's some other cards I'm missing from the deck or some other stuff I can run to optimize the deck and make it better. Maybe Snipe Hunter's not like the most professional one to run. Ooh, this guy's deck. I might actually try something similar to this deck and bring it to the channel, because it does look super spicy. Wow. That's beautiful. Skill shot, shout out to you. I'll showcase your deck if you're a viewer of the channel. Anyway, leave down in the comments things you think I could add to the deck or combos I could try on the channel, and I'll shout out your idea if you give one and I'll show it off. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I'm really enjoying the new box, by the way. Highly recommend you spend your gems on it, because there are so many different decks you can make, so many different combos, so much fun you can have with it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.